Well, Martha Berry was the second of 7 children. Her dad was Thomas Berry. Her mother was Frances Ray Berry. Her mother was from Turkeytown, Alabama, and her dad was from Virginia. But they married in Alabama and moved to Oak Hill. Martha Berry was way ahead of her time because she would do things that most people thought was not proper things for women to do, like the big plate glass window at Oak Hill. Everybody, and I can remember that, people said that they thought she was a little bit off for putting a big window in like a house like that because the kids were always breaking windows out, and they just thought that'd be so expensive to put in a window, big window like that, and things. And she put in her plumbing and electricity long before other people did. Well, she started it from the very scratch. A lot of kids at that time didn't have nowhere to go to school, and they either had to go to miles away if they went to school. So she started the little school in fact, she started it there at that little cabin right down at the museum with about 3 or 4 little boys to start with, and it kept growing from there. And that she outgrew that, and then she found this chapel up in the mountains there, Possum Trot, what's now Possum Trot, and she went there and had classes so that the mountain children, could go to school. But she was so far ahead of her time, I think, that she did things that ordinary people wouldn't do by letting people into the school that didn't have no money, but they would come in and they'd work. Not to be ministered into, but to minister was her rule. She wanted all of the students to know how to minister to people, or how to weave, or plant, or grow, or carpenter work, and everyone was taught a trade at that time when she first started the school. So she didn't want boys and girls together, even in chapel. When they went to chapel, they sat separately. On Sunday afternoon, now my husband went to Berry, to the high school at Berry, and sometimes he used to say on Sunday afternoon that they would let the girls and boys sit together on the lawn up there at the chapel and talk on Sunday afternoon for a while. But she just didn't want them to be together. She always said football was too dangerous, and that she just never allowed football on the campus while she was here. So, and I'm really surprised that they haven't got it. A lot of her rules that she had, because of her, the way that she wrote things up, I'm sure that there's a lot of things that has to be still done the way she. Now, of course, it's changed a whole lot since she passed away. No. When she first started Berry, she lived in the Roosevelt cabin so she could be closer to the children, to the students, and help them at night with their homework. That's when she first started the school, though, and she did the cooking and cleaning and helped them with everything. So she was really, to think about that, to come out of that home at Oak Hill and live over there in Little Roosevelt. But she was just really a remarkable person to do what she did, and to go out and get money from people that she got money from, like Henry Ford and Andrew Carnegie, and she had a way about her that she could explain her story to them. When she passed away, in fact, she was over here at this little Barnwell Chapel. That's where she lay well, her funeral was at the big chapel over there. Elegant. She was an elegant lady. She really was. Very proud, determined. Um, and I kind of always thought that with Martha Berry, that it was just one way, and that was Martha. And when she said something, she wanted it done that way, and so she was very bright, a very brilliant person. She was.